Hello, this is Greg Allison with Green Greg's Garden and Worm Farm, coming to you on the 5th of August 2020 to tell you about the explosion in Beirut, what that means for food security there and here in the United States too. By analogy, there's some severe infrastructure problems and some things that I think is going to get our food security probably this fall, just from security and supply chain standpoint. And you're seeing that in Beirut too, because in Beirut they had an explosion that took out the main port and it took out the main granary. In Beirut, they have 80% of their grain is imported, and they had most of that in a granary there at the port that got destroyed along with this explosion. So let me get into the explosion and explain why it matters here. First, I must tell you, you need to subscribe to my channel to get updates for all these videos I'm doing on foods, food security, prepping, how to grow your own, and more. Hit subscribe, hit the bang the bell, click all for update notifications, and that will help me also to help my channel and help yourself too. You really need to be prepping now, especially the food security I'm talking about. Go to prepwithgreg.com. You can get $100 off a 4-week supply of food, and it's good stuff. It lasts 25 years, good variety. Also click on the My Patriot Supply logo at the top of that page, and you can go in there and get all kind of prepping supplies. So let me talk about this, and I'll talk about what you're going to do to also get seeds and grow your own garden. So the prepping supplies are critical. Beirut is in a pickle. We've lost 100 people there. There's 4,000 injured. It's a dire situation in Beirut. They have lost their port and their food because the granary there had most of the grain in it. They import 80% of the grain, and now they don't have a way to get grain in and out, not in any substantial amount. So they only got about a month's supply on hand, so the people there are going to be very hard pressed for food after a month's out. You might see a famine there. I don't know how they're going to handle it. Maybe they'll find other ways to get stuff trucked in. But we're looking at food shortages. There's all kind of things. I'm going to do another video soon about food shortages. When you take all this into context, it really matters. Think about this. The critical infrastructure. What happened? They lost the port and the granary. They had all their critical infrastructure together. The explosion was caused by a warehouse there that had 2,750 tons of ammonium nitrate, which is used both to make explosives and fertilizer. So it can go either way, right? Well, you think about it, the V2 missile rocket carried about a ton of TNT. It would take out an entire city block in London. So they got 2,750 tons that was available to explode. Now, I don't know if it all detonated, but it looks like pretty much most of it did. It looked like a small nuclear explosion. Now, if you think about it, so you got that's like 2.7, almost 3 kiloton type explosion. You know, that's like a tactical nuke or a backpack. It's about a fifth of the power of the bombs we were dropping on Hiroshima, however you're gonna say it, Nagasaki. So, yeah, that's a very, 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 very powerful, debilitating blast. About 300,000 people in Beirut are homeless now. It's a catastrophe there. It's catastrophic. Now, what does that mean for America? Why not talk about this for here? Well, we are vulnerable in here with our supply chains. We are vulnerable with our food supplies too. Something a lot of people aren't aware of is that a lot of the trucking companies are saying they're not going to be taking food and supplies in the cities where they've defunded the police because it's a liability issue for them. They don't want to be, they don't want their truckers or drivers at risk. They don't want their cargo at risk. They have valuable cargoes in these trucks, and these cargoes they fear will be target. You ever see the movie Mad Max? Yeah, the trucks were the targets, especially fuel trucks, right? And Mad Max, but food trucks likewise. Now that's already happened in Venezuela, by the way. So this is nothing new. That is something you have to be concerned about. It is real. A lot of traffic coming around here. So I just want to let you know that food security is a potential issue. We need to really watch this as the supply chain is threatened, as things may ramp up this fall as we get more potential tensions going on. If the protests return to riots, if that gets more intense, if police are more defunded, it could just be defunding police. Like I said, The policemen are going, there's many things that can cause our infrastructure to collapse. The economy is shaky. The power grid is shaky. We have tensions all over the world. I've talked about things that could cause our, perhaps an EMP attack on this country. There's many things to be concerned about. I cover those many things in my videos, so please watch, please pay attention. I'm standing here by a rural granary here, just for an example, talking about granaries. Well, this granary here is nowhere near the volume of the kind of granary they had to port in Beirut. This is a farm scale granary just serving local farms. You can see I'm standing by a cotton field right now. For those of you who haven't seen cotton before, there is cotton. Maybe I'll give you some close-up more so in the future. But anyway, I just want you to know that you really need to prep. You need to prep now, and you need to grow your own garden. You need your own food. I do a lot of videos on how to grow your own food. I do videos on wild foraging. I just posted one today on wild medicinals. Posted one yesterday on wild edibles. So, you know, talking about lamb's quarters yesterday. Today, I've got the video up on wild lettuce and how you can use it as a painkiller. I also talk a little bit again about using also willow as a painkiller. So, hey, and I've also got a video on using sweet gum for to make your own Tamiflu. There's a lot you can do. So please pay attention. Grow your own garden. You need heirloom seeds. You need seeds you can replant. So go to True Leaf Market. I got links to True Leaf Market. Go to True Leaf Market. You can buy the seeds you need. You may not be able to buy anything next year, so better get it now. Get it now while the getting's good. Stock up extra. Get it while you can. Grid goes down, all you got's what you got. You don't get any more. That's it. There's no more going to the stores. There's no more ordering offline. So get ready. Anyway, let's hope and pray for the people in Beirut. Let's hope that they get through this, that some means are found to get food to them, and take care of yourselves and go out and shine your light of love, shine your light to the world, and, you know, be the change you want to see. Thank you for watching.